Hi, hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. So today I just wanted to go over a few new things from Westman Atelier, some new in general, others new to me. Yeah, so I'm pretty much gonna do almost a full face of Westman Atelier minus like a few different things. So I have the latest super tinted loaded, or hold on a second, wait. Super loaded tinted highlight in Peau De Sante, and then I also have Peau de Rose. I've had this one for a little bit. I'm not crazy about it. Like this one a lot more, and I'll go into, you know, why and all that. Also have the Vital Press skincare powder in pink bubble, a single iPod in the shade Tabac, and the Squeaky Clean liquid lip balm in no. Oh, as well as, actually, so I picked up two more shades over the course of the past like few months of the blushes. So I have Minette. This is the first one I got. Didn't like it. It grew on me a little. It's not bad. And then I got Biscuit, which is more of like a reddish sort of brick color. And then I also got Petal, which is just like a nudie, rosy, pinky. Also going to be using their contour stick, highlight stick, and we might put the lip balm over like a different lipstick or something. Not sure. For foundation, I'm going to use the Chanel Red Camellia #1 foundation in the shade BD01. Okay, before going with concealer, let's use the Face Trace Contour Stick, if I can find it. Okay, here we go. In the shade Biscuit. In my opinion, this really is too warm to be a contour on me, at least on me. It's much more like a bronzer situation. It's like cool enough to be a good bronzer on me, but for contour, like if I swipe this under my jaw, it looks weird. For concealer, KVD Good Apple Light 107. Gonna take my Shaquda angled face brush and the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm face palette. And you know how I said the Biscuit contour or whatever is too dark for like my jaw. So I'm just gonna be using this super cool shade down here. Okay, so now let's talk about the Vital Press skincare powder. So it has vitamin C, probiotics, quinoa seed extract. It's talc-free, silicone-free. There's 5 grams of product. It says antioxidant rich, potency packed. We've micro-milled active skincare ingredients into a powder that does more than just scent. It has a skin defense shield complex, trademark. So this isn't really a first impression. I've been testing this out for a couple weeks now. Again, I have the shade Pink Bubble. I believe there's 4 other shades, 3 colors. 3 more colors, and then 1 translucent shade. So this is the Bisyodo C-01. And I'm just going right into the powder. It's not a terrible amount of kick up or anything. You can see I got a good amount coated there on the brush. And you can definitely see, or at least I can definitely see in person, the sides instantly sort of smoothed over. I've been really liking this powder. I like it because it just doesn't look dry. It is super finely milled and it almost has like a creamy texture. This is actually a great brush for pressed powders. It's super soft. Now, I have seen reviews of people with oily skin not liking this. Because I don't think it has so much of an oil control quality as just a smoothing kind of blurring quality. It definitely mattifies, but I don't know about long-term oil control if you have really oily skin, you know, because it is more of a creamy powder. But yeah, I just feel like my skin looks perfected and not dry. So I guess now I'll talk about the iPod. I have been wanting to pick these up for so long, and I don't know, I just couldn't justify getting the whole big set because I just wasn't sure about the formula. And then they came out with these singles, so still very expensive individually. But it was easier for me to justify, you know, getting the one versus all three. So here's what the shade looks like. You can use your finger with these. Honestly, I don't recommend it. I think they actually work better with a brush. When I first put it on, I used my finger. I thought, oh, you know, cream shadow or whatever. But I don't know, it's almost like a little bit of a puttyish texture. And I just feel like when I put it on with my fingers, usually you get, you know, high impact with your fingers, but with this one, I don't know, I just didn't like it. And especially I know a lot of you are going to have longer nails, and it's just going to be annoying to get in the very small, like small and deep pan, you know what I mean? It's not like it's up to the surface, there's some room in there that you got to get in there. So I feel like I've had the best luck when using a natural hair brush like this, the Sonia G Worker 3 for instance, which is my favorite eyeshadow brush, of course. But yeah, I'll just show you that. I'm gonna use this, and then I think I want to use like a Danessa Myricks topper or something on top just to like spice it up. So like I said, when I first tried it, I was not a fan. I was gonna just return it because I was like, this is so pointless. Like, but actually with the brush I found it does have just a nice kind of chic, it's more of like an elegant kind of one and done type of deal. I don't know, I would be willing to try another set. The Rendezvous one in particular, because it has sort of a greeny and a pinky. I definitely have worse vision in my right eye than my left. So before I decide what topper I want to do, I think I'm going to go back to the cheeks, show some more of the cheek stuff. Yeah, just this, you know, whatever. Okay. So let me swatch all three of the shades that I have for you right now. The one thing about the packaging from Westman Atelier is all the magnetic bits like don't go together. So if you have them near each other, they'll just fight. They'll just fight, and they'll never make up. Okay, so here's Petal, Minette, and Biscuit. And as you can see, Minette has more of that sheen. I wish it was just normal, like it didn't have the sparkles, because something about the sparkles to me, like it can be nice, but also I feel like it can emphasize texture, and it's annoying. We'll get into another product that does that, but let's just go with the blush. I guess I'll use Petal. Gonna add a tad more. Okay, so the super loaded tinted highlights here. I first got Peau De Sante, and this one is a super light and bright pink, and I like it, but I don't know, it has like these like sort of glittery specks in it that are just not flattering. I don't know, it's like, it's a little too extra, that one. But this one, the new one, Peau De Sante, or Peau De Sante, it has just much finer reflex in there, and it just looks more natural. It's really nice. I would love Peau De Sante, but I just can't get over the sparkles. They're very similar. The bottom is Peau De Sante, and the top is Peau De Sante. Peau De Sante is just a little bit peachier, and again, the sheen is just a little bit more refined. But they're similar. I don't know, I don't hate Peau De Sante, it's just, the glow is just not as nice. It's not as unique as Peau De Sante. I've been loving this so much, just every day if I don't put anything else on, I'll just put this on. I love it. It's so sheer. I feel like when I put it on, I can barely even see it. All you see is like the radiance, you know? It has very little color. And it feels very soft, smooth. It's really not like texture emphasizing. And these are also packed with, you know, different actives and skincare ingredients. That's where the super loaded part comes in. Probably similar ingredients to the powder, to be honest. But this is just such a fresh, easy product. Before my lips get a little too dry, I'm just gonna add some of Nude. I think this is supposed to be a soft coral shade. There's pretty much no color, I find, though. It's a really light shade and very sheer. This is another thing, not a first impression. I do find it incredibly nourishing, and if you don't like eat or drink or something, this will continue to like nourish your lips. It's very nice. Comparing it quickly to the new Hermes lip oils, these are much less nourishing. This is actually why I picked this up, is because one of you in the comments said they really like this and they were thinking about getting this. But yeah, so I was like, I've been wanting to try this, and that was all I needed as an excuse, so yeah. Yeah, I do kind of wish I went with one of the more bold shades though, just because this one is so kind of basic. I wish I went with like the red. I think that'd be so much more fun, which I might pick up in the future. Okay, so I'm gonna take Spring Equinox from Danessa Lightwork Volume 3. It's the green sort of sheer toppery shade. Just tinging it with my finger. Actually, I'm gonna add some Spirited Away from Eldridge, and then a little bit more of Nude on top. I'm gonna sort of use a little bit of Nectar in the lit up stick, but I'm just doing a bit on the back of my hand first. This is much more even, it's even sheerer than the super loaded tinted highlights, and this has a little bit of a stickier feel rather than this sort of smoother feel of the super loaded tinted highlights. It's a little more glossy. Lancome Lash Idole Mascara. And then Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows in Black Brown. Okay, so I guess that's it. Let's zoom in, then we'll go over my final thoughts.
Smoke.
So if this is much brighter than before, it's because I forgot to turn my exposure back to normal after I was showing those swatches earlier, but anyways. So the Squeaky Clean Liquid Lip Balm. It's definitely really nice, very luxurious. It's heavy. Like I said, I wish I got a different color just because this one's like so basic. I mean, it's nice to have like a basic lip balm. I don't have to worry about the color going everywhere or anything. But yeah, I would like to try a brighter color. Actually, I would go so far as to say this is probably the best liquid lip balm type of thing that I've tried, period. The pressed skincare powder, I really love it. I feel like I've been looking for something like this for so long. Of course, there's other powders and things that I like I love the Gucci powder, I like the Armani. I just like that it doesn't look dry on the skin. Just kind of gives the perfect amount of matte-ness and smoothness. Okay, so I just sat down to take pictures, you know, for Instagram or whatever. And I totally forgot to mention that these compacts from Westman Atelier are so hard to open. They have like, I don't know, it's just like slips here, and it's so hard to get your like fingernail in there to pop it open. And the lip suedes are the same way. However, in the newer compacts for the powder, there's like this white ring around it, and it just makes it so much easier to open up. And I'm not sure if it's because, you know, it's just a different material than the metal ring that's around this, because I was looking and I said, oh, they added an extra ring, so there's more space, you know, to make it open. But then I was like, wait, no, it kind of looks the same. But I think the big difference is just the material. Like, I think that because this material doesn't slip, you can kind of like get a better grip to open it up. But yeah, that was a big thing that I forgot to mention. So the iPod, like I said, I mean, I don't like hate it anymore, but also, is it worth it? Meh, not really. There's just so many, you know, one and done shadows, much better price point, more product. I mean, you don't really get a lot of products in here. I feel like the iPods overall is a skip, even though they could be nice, sure, but meh. I do want to say something that I am noticing about the lit up stick, and I feel like I've been noticing this other times that I've worn it too, is where you apply it, I feel like it disrupts what's underneath. And I didn't even like swipe it on, I just did a few light taps, and I just feel like it's breaking up my makeup right here. It's so annoying. And it's like I can see it sitting on top of my skin, you know what I mean? It's not, it doesn't like, even though it's like clear, it's just, I don't really like it. I don't really like it, to be honest. Now, the super loaded tinted highlight, on the other hand, I love. It's just the best sort of everyday easy product. I mean, it just adds such a nice glow, and this has never disrupted the base underneath. I've tried it with so many different foundations and without foundation, and you know, I've tried it so many different ways, and it always just looks really nice. I may try Peau De Sante eventually, but the reason I never got that one was because I felt like it would be too dark for me, but maybe not, maybe not. Would definitely recommend this one over the Peau de Rose, that's for sure. Oh my god, totally forgot that I have the lip suede in La Nude. Where is that? I don't know where that lip suede is, but I love that. And that, I didn't like at first either, and then I loved it. And I love bringing it places. It's so cute and chic. I don't know. Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. Anyways, yeah, I could have used that for the lip. Probably could have made a similar lip because they're all like sort of nudie browns, but I love this color from Lisa, so I'm happy with it. Overall, I think Westman Atelier is a very nice brand. Definitely luxurious. I don't know, I feel like their prices could be like $10 cheaper for everything, you know what I mean? Like, it's still, it's almost overkill. Like, this doesn't need to be 10 pounds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it feels nice, it does feel nice, but I don't know. I think it would just be a much more attractive brand overall if they dropped all the prices down just a notch. Okay, so that's all for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow me on Instagram, PrettyEarthAndGram. Follow me on Newness, so you're notified every single time I'm doing a live stream. Okay, goodbye.